Happy Sunday, movie fans. Epic Film Guy Justin here with a very special review. This is a very special weekend for general audiences, moviegoers, and cinephiles alike. After many, many years in the waiting, a Jurassic Park sequel has finally stomped its way back into theaters. And it is truly a special event for all ages, families, and anyone wanting to just go into the theater, turn their brain off, and have a fun time at the movies. Jurassic World begins many, many years after the events of the original film. Not necessarily disregarding the second and third films, but just not really mentioning anything that happened in them. Jurassic World is a living, breathing, operational theme park zoo attraction that thousands upon thousands of people go to on a daily basis to see dinosaurs. Now, seeing dinosaurs is no longer the mystical, amazing feature it may have been in 1993. In Jurassic World, in modern day, thousands upon thousands of people see dinosaurs every single day, and it no longer has the wow factor that it used to. And that's where we go into the plot of what Jurassic World is. We start off with a broken family sending their two boys off to Jurassic World so they can deal with some adult issues, to go see their Aunt Claire, played by Bryce Dallas Howard, who is the operations manager at Jurassic World. Recently, she's been given the task to up the ante. Jurassic World is losing visitors and losing what matters the most to people, money, because people are just so used to seeing what they have. They need a new attraction. So it's up to her to come up with something that's really going to get the people back in the park. That's where Dr. Wu comes in from the original to cook something up special in his lab with that old DNA that we know so much about to create a new dinosaur. That's where things get a little hairy. Now, let's get this out of the way. Jurassic World is an amazingly fun time. This is the film to see with your family this summer. If you're looking to go in, have a great fun time, just turn your brain off and just sit back, clap, and really just have fun with it. Jurassic World, at its weakest points, does have some plot issues. Way too many subplots that don't really make much sense. But honestly, when you're watching this movie, you don't really care about it. You're just really enjoying the show. We've got Chris Pratt as Owen, who is a retired naval officer who now has the task of training velociraptors, everyone's favorite dinosaurs. Here, they're kind of a little bit like dogs, or what you would think of training a wolf or lions. He's got his raptor pack, and the raptor squad, so to speak, and he's been training them to teach them discipline. We get to see them play around and have some fun scenes later on in the movie. How this whole movie turns out, really, it's just a natural way of action blockbusters. But here, the difference with Jurassic World compared to like a movie like Transformers is it still has that heart. It still has that wow factor that we all felt when we watched the original Jurassic Park as kids. When you see those dinosaurs, boy, I tell you, you still get goosebumps. You still feel like you're looking at a living, breathing dinosaur. This is where I'll go into a few of the things that I kind of didn't like about Jurassic World, though there's not many. So many years later, 20 years later, after the computer-generated imagery of the original film revolutionized how modern-day movie makers made movies forever, we see CGI in this flick that I hate to say is not really the best that I've seen. Somewhat disappointing. A lot of it's really well done, but when it comes down to it, I think that's one of the downfalls of Jurassic World, is that there's so much CGI. I know that Colin Trevorrow, the director of the film, said that they were going to use many practical effects for hardcore fans that were really hoping we'd see some of Stan Winston's magical imagery from the original films in this. What it comes down to is we only get one scene with an actual animatronic head, which is really touching and one of the greater moments, heart-filled moments of the movie. But overall, a lot of the stuff that we saw early on in production, practical raptor heads, practical head for the Indominus Rex, don't make their way into the film, and it's really disappointing to see them not take the opportunity to reintroduce that to new and younger audiences, to show them that using actual physical animatronics is still a great way to make movies. However, if you get past that, it still looks beautiful. The film is shot amazingly, and this goes right into what I loved about Jurassic World. Colin Trevorrow, being a really young new director, made the action in this stellar. I haven't seen action sequences shot like this and as energetic and as fun as this in ages. It certainly reminds me of early Spielberg when he was first starting to, get into the groove of how to do action and really have fun with it. Trevorrow has a great future ahead of him. The man really made some great scenes in this movie and showed that he has great talent. All of the characters of Jurassic World are very likable. I know early on we were kind of worried after we saw the first actual clip of Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard. They were about as wooden as one of the trees in the forest at Jurassic World. They turn out to have great chemistry. There's some great comic relief and great humor in this, and they work very well together. I have no anything bad to say at all about any of the performances in this. The characters are all pretty generic. There's not much that stands out here. But as I said earlier on, when you go to a movie like Jurassic World, you want to go ooh and ah, and you want to clap your hands, and you want to have fun. I don't typically condone mindless blockbusters in modern day cinema. A lot of them are garbage. Yep, I said it, garbage. Jurassic World proves that you can do a modern day blockbuster for the whole family, make it badass, make it energetic, make it scary, and make it funny. And still make it a great time. I mean, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to do that. There's a lot to say about this. I can't get into spoilers too much because I really don't want to ruin it for everyone, and I'm going to see it again. Hold on, I'm thirsty. At the Airbus IMAX, and I really can't wait to go. It's only in a couple hours, and this is the movie to see more than once. I had a fantastic time with Jurassic World. I will tell you, I know everyone's talking about it, the scene at the end, the last action scene, is probably the most fun you'll have the entire film. And the Indominus Rex is a worthy, badass dinosaur. This, from the start, was going to make people worried because a lot of people didn't like the Spinosaurus in the third film. The Indominus really kills it in this. She's scary. I love the design. Everything they did with her was fantastic. Major props to bringing back Jack Horner and their whole team of working on dinosaurs. No feathers here, but they do reference why they don't have any feathers in this. Everything about Jurassic World was what I had hoped for. I had no real disappointment about it. And according to what the box office records are looking like right now, it just took the biggest opening weekend of all time, beating out what the Avengers had. So this is great. This means we're going to get more Jurassic Park movies, and I know all of you out there are excited. I've rarely seen anyone that said they didn't like the movie. I'll stop my rant. I know this is more of a rant than a review. I'm just really excited about it. I had a great time, and I absolutely adored it. My review partner Nick happened to say, "Is this a little bit too much nostalgia for nostalgia's sake?" I say no. Bring on the nostalgia, bring on the homages, and let me enjoy it. Let me turn my brain off, and I hope you do too. Epic Film Guy Justin, my rating of Jurassic World is a 9 out of 10. Near perfect movie for me, and I can't wait to see it again. I'd like to know what you think of the movie. Comment on the video. We'll see you next time.